The Volvo XC60 was one of the surprise performers of the 2017 Drive Car of the Year Awards. Not only did it win its category, Best Luxury SUV under $80,000, but it went on to compete for the overall Drive Car of the Year title. However, in 2018, it faces stiff competition. Not only is there the all-new BMW X3, it's also up against the sporty Alfa Romeo Stelvio and an internal rival, its little sibling, the Volvo XC40. So let's see which one of these four will come out on top. But as similar as these cars are, they aren't exactly direct competitors in the new car market. So it's important to remember that we judge them against our criteria, not directly against each other. Alfa Romeo is trying to revive itself as a serious luxury player, and in this day and age that means it needs to get involved in the SUV market. The Stelvio is its first attempt, and borrows heavily from the Giulia sedan that won our best luxury car under $80,000 category in 2017. That means the Stelvio is sporty, really sporty. In fact, some of the judges felt it was perhaps too sporty, with its sharp steering and rear-wheel drive handling characteristics to make it a really good luxury SUV. The engine, a 2-litre turbocharged petrol unit with 148 kilowatts of power and 330 newtons of torque, scored mixed reviews too. Some judges loved the way it enjoyed to be revved hard, while others felt it was too flat in the mid-range. It was also let down by a monotone interior that lacked the kind of design flair you expect from a luxury SUV. A $65,990 starting price, and at $71,900 for the first edition model we tested, the Stelvio does represent good value for those looking for an SUV that'll make the driver happy. Despite the winning performance of the Giulia last year, the Stelvio could only manage 4th place in its category this year with just 7 points, meaning it was unanimous in last place in the judges' votes. The new X3 is an important model for BMW, often being its best seller on any given month. For this new generation, the German brand has increased it in size so much that it's now almost as big as the original X5. That means a spacious cabin that won praise from the judges, especially the roomy back seats. Under the bonnet is a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel producing 140 kilowatts and 400 newton meters, while using just 5.7 litres per 100 k's.
This current BMW X3 is without a doubt the best X3 they've ever done. Unfortunately, like a lot of cars, it's in this incredibly competitive marketplace and it's a tough battle.
While it may be efficient and sounded smooth, the judges felt it had a very narrow sweet spot in its power band, which costed some points. The X3 20D starts at $66,900, but as is common with many luxury cars, optional extras quickly raise the price. Our X3 you see here was actually priced at $88,850, which counted against it when the judges weighed its value. While bigger and better than the X3 replaced, it only scored 16 votes from the judges to finish in 3rd place. The Volvo XC40 T5R design competes in the segment below its competition here, in the increasingly competitive baby luxury SUV space. That means it's up against the likes of the BMW X1, Audi Q2, Jaguar E-Pace and the upcoming Lexus UX in the showrooms. But just because it's smaller doesn't mean it's not worthy of competing for this award. The Swedish brand has been in strong form in recent years, both in terms of the way its cars drive, but also the design, and the XC40 continues that trend. Under the bonnet is a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine producing 180 kilowatts and 350 newton meters, which wouldn't be out of place in a hot hatch. In fact, some judges felt that the little Volvo had too much power for its own good, but none questioned its excellent performance. The other element that won praise from most of the judges was the cabin and the clever use of space. It may be small on the outside, but thanks to some thoughtful elements, such as thinner front seats that allow for more rear legroom, the XC40 feels spacious inside. Volvo also thought about the details. For example, the door pockets are lined with a material made from recycled water bottles.
The Volvo XC40 is a little smaller than the other cars in this category, but that's because it's the best of its breed. It's the most convincing, compact, prestige SUV that I've ever driven. It really is the complete package. It's sweet to drive, it's full of equipment, and lots of clever thinking as well.
While the judges agreed the XC40 has personality, they ultimately felt it lacked the same level of luxury polish as its big sibling, the XC60. So it finished in 2nd place with 19 points. Drive's best luxury SUV under $80,000 is once again the Volvo XC60. It impressed the judges with its style, substance, and sophistication to knock off its baby brother, the XC40, as well as its German and Italian rivals. After being a surprise winner in 2017, there were more expectations on the XC60 this time around, but it failed to disappoint. Once again, the judges were impressed by its excellent on-road manners, punchy but frugal engine, and stylish and sophisticated cabin. The XC60's excellent 2-litre turbo diesel makes 177 kilowatts of power and 500 Nm of torque, while also using just 5.6 litres per 100 Ks. One of the things that really wowed the judges with the XC60 is the cabin. It's an interior that is really striking. It's got high quality materials and also a design that strikes you immediately as both premium but also uniquely Scandinavian. This won't be mistaken for any German or Italian SUV. This is quite overtly, proudly Scandinavian Volvo. In 2017, the XC60 really surprised the judges with its on-road manners. The question faced in 2018 was, could it live up to those higher expectations? And the answer is obviously a resounding yes. This is a thoroughly impressive luxury SUV. It does all the basics, all the standard things you expect of a luxury SUV. It's quiet, it's a relaxed drive, it's a comfortable driving experience. But beyond that, it goes a step further. It's a great engine. It's got plenty of grunt, so it pulls itself along effortlessly, which again is that luxury car quality. And then when you really push it along in the dynamic testing, it really showed up just what a capable chassis the XC60 has. When you push it, it responds. It doesn't fall apart. It is a really well put together SUV, and that's what makes it such a thoroughly deserving champion again. So, which one do you think should have won? Be sure to tell us in the comments below, and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos from Drive.com.au.